What's gaming gamers? Welcome back to another episode of whether or not we can beat the Bazaar without buying anything. I'm going to continue on my tirade crusade. There's a number of words that you could use for it, but basically it boils down to my stubbornness of continuing to just play pig and see how we go. These are interesting. Spiky Shield's probably pretty okay because we get properties that work off. I think there's a couple of properties that work off of our income and also our gold. Briefcase is kind of useless. I think it's Spiky Shield, but Spiky Shield's also really bad to start off with because it's 10 shield every 8 seconds and deals damage equal to that. I don't think that's a great day one item, but I'm gonna have to take it regardless. So with this, we could potentially look to probably get something like a coconut crab on day 2 would do pretty well. Finn's Big Bite is going to be 5 regeneration, which is better than not 5 regeneration. Ironically enough, 5 is higher than... Well, hang on. We can beat the kimono here, and the kimono could potentially give us silk. Or it could just... You know what? The kimono is probably better for us just overall. Because it could either give us silk or give us one of these, which will at the very least improve our spiky shield. I was thinking about Kyber Drone and going for the Lang John. I still feel like that might be the best way to kind of get us off, like on the ground, off the ground running. On the ground running, hit the ground running. I think that might be the best like course of action for us to kind of like progress with everything. But for now, this isn't awful. If we can get the silk scarf, start selling off some stuff, maybe get a boomerang again so that we can start getting loot items, probably be pretty good. What do we got? We got a 1 in 3 chance of getting this, but a 2 in 3 chance of getting the scrap. Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to be building up shield and trying to get a kill off of building up shield. A small non-weapon item. I probably want, realistically speaking, a skill that helps with shielding would go kind of hard here, I think. Because I think that we need to secure wins early, otherwise we're just going to struggle as we get further into the game. Like, our day 12 is not going to beat anybody else's day 12 because they've got so much going for them. So I'm going to take a skill. Oh, perfect. Perfect. You also just get a random skill, so that was really like a real roll of the dice to see what we got here. I think it's got to be you, right? Because you shield more often, so it's like it's such a minimal increase, but it's something, man. And this is definitely the type of run that we need to nickel and dime our way through to the end, essentially. Noticed I'm huge. Blue Ogre Craft. It looks like you've got not that much of a better build on all things considered. This is going to get plus 10 damage every time that he heals, essentially. So he's going to get to a point where the yo-yos, actually I think he wins, unfortunately. Because he's just going to destroy our shield every time. That's rough. Alright. And we don't have anything that we can get through this. The yo-yo and the weights, crazy. Crazy build to get off the bowl, like off the... You know, one of these days I'm going to figure out how to speak coherently. Maybe I need to do more recordings just solo, just chilling here talking to myself and seeing whether or not I can speak coherently and form full sentences before going and recording. That hurts. That's not great. That's not great for us. Day 1 prestige loss. You have 35 max health for each non-weapon that you have. Your items have 4% crit. Your left item has... Well, I mean, we probably just chuck this on... Oh, but then... Oh, no. I mean, yeah, we chuck this on the left. I think having this have the shield is probably just better because it's going to shield and then we're going to deal damage immediately afterwards rather than trying to bank on this. Like, it's such a marginal increase that having this over on the right was probably a misplay in the last level, but that's okay. Gain 50 max health. Gain 2 income. Oh, this doesn't cost anything. We should be getting this every time that we come here, actually. If this is free, there's no reason for us not to be grabbing this. Another skill. This is probably one of the only ways that we get skills in this game, but we probably need a weapon, a small non-weapon item. Could be a monocle, which would be kind of huge. What to get? I think a skill's really good though, but there's also a chance that we just get a skill that's meaningless. So let's get a small non-weapon. Let's fill up our board. Ushi-washi. Uwashi-wali. Rogue Scrapper would go kind of hard, but I don't think we beat the Rogue Scrapper at this current junction. Covetous Thief could also potentially go pretty hard. Getting the cloak on the spiky shield could do a little something. But I also just don't think that we beat the Covetous Thief, which is really sad. It's got 400 health. We also didn't roll a coconut crab, which is very sad. You got 400 health. Rogue Scrapper's got 450. That one's the hardest one to kill, and I don't think that we're killing that. It's definitely between these two. What's the reward for getting... Well, this guy scales to the point where he attacks with a concealed dagger. How quickly does the concealed dagger... I know that I'm checking how Bazaar a lot. And you'll have to forgive me because I'm not apologizing. Because I need to know this stuff. I think the concealed dagger just kills our spiky shield. The shield that we get from spiky shield, it just rinses it like off the rip because it's dealing 30 damage on an 8-second cooldown. So I guess it's got to be the giant mosquito, man. Very sad, but I guess we could probably get like amber out of this, maybe. We don't really want anything else. Rush would be pretty good because this gets hasted, goes off a little bit earlier. That was an insane 8% chance. I didn't even think about the fact that it's got an 8% chance to crit. We could have taken the thief, man. Maybe. I doubt it. I really doubt it, but we could have tried. All right, give me a wing or rush. Or whatever. You are like 3 runs too late at this junction, which is very unfortunate. Get a small shield item is probably our best bet because this amber is just useless for us. That's a heal and a shield item, which is awesome. And this also goes off in 4-second increments, which means that it should be on the left because it has a much higher chance. But you have such a... I think regardless, I think I hold on to this just so that I've got something to fill my board out with by the time that we level. I don't even know if we're going to level here. I don't think we do, but we go to Fins again. With these runs, I don't know if it's just because Fins appears around about this much on all runs, and I'm only just noticing because I am forced to go to Fins so often. But in my regular runs, I swear to God, Finn does not appear that often. I don't feel like he does. All right, Porosnick. It's like parsnip if you had like a debilitating tongue disease. Porosnick. What's a debilitating tongue disease? Okay, you've got a pet rock that you're hasting with crit chance and honing stealing. Interesting. They're calling it the most... It's somehow going to beat us, which is horrible. As long as maybe crit? Nah. No, there's no chance. We've got regen, but so do they. I feel like everybody goes to Fins. I feel like Fins has become such a standard day one event because I don't think I'm fighting a single person who doesn't have regen, at least 5 regen, in the first 2 fights, which is crazy. Damn. This is a wild build, and you can thank me for the free winning in there. 120 shielding, 40 shielding, 40 shielding. So this went off 8 times compared to this one going off 4 times, and this didn't crit once. So I think I've got to swap these around, man. I think it's got to be there. I think the plus 20 shield just naturally is so much better. We get a bronze tier item here. And I guess that means we get a silver tier item here, which is not great. I probably would have preferred to actually fill out my board, to be completely honest with you, because it's not like an extra 5 healing and 5 shielding is not doing much for us here. Chocolate bars are great because we've got the silk scarf. I could have kind of wished that we had upgraded the silk scarf first, but maybe we hold on to them in case. We've got more chocolate bars. Sure. So we've got 8 chocolate bars on our persons at this current junction. Frost Street Challenger could give us weights, which would be pretty good. Dabbling Apprentice could give us sweet fuck all, I think, if I'm gonna be absolutely honest. It's 10 minutes in the video, okay? I can swear. It's 10 minutes where we're well past the Andrews who watch the first 30 seconds and then skip away. Scout Trooper. We can probably die to Scout Trooper, all things considered. What does Dabbling Apprentice have? Dabbling Apprentice. First time you fall below 50% health each fight, reload 2 items. Bottled Lightning, Fire Potion, and XP. Useless. Frost Street Challenger, Weights, Hand Axe, Frozen Bludgeon, and Snow Globe. Realistically speaking, the Scout Trooper is 100% the best one for us to go to, but we cannot beat him. So I think it's Dabbling Apprentice just to get the W on board. As unfortunate as it sounds, because I don't even think we beat the Frost Street Challenger. How often does this hand axe go off? I kind of wish that you could click on items on How Bazaar to see. 7 seconds. Okay. There's an... I don't think so. I think we've got to play the Dabbling Apprentice. We might lose to the Dabbling Apprentice now that I think about it a little bit more. This is going to go... You're going to give us 18 burn. 30 burn overall. We are going to shield our way through that, which is nice. The slow is going to hit something that's completely like empty, which is awful. But now he basically just swings at us with this Tarzidian dagger every now and again until he goes under half health. And we've only got one thing that hurts him. So realistically speaking, if you fight this guy without any items that do damage, you'd probably have a better chance at beating him sometimes, which is funny to think about. I do think that moving the bandages over onto the left-hand side really helped us out there. Like, that's such a improvement. Hey, 1 experience. You know what? Never look a gift horse in the mouth. It is 4 shielding. Lost Crate would level us up. And then we could, I think it's an upgrade and or a skill at this time, which means that we could upgrade the Silk Scarf, which is pretty good, I think. And then we've got the next day to try and get an item. Yeah, so we upgrade the Silk Scarf here. Thank you, because now it gets +6. It's 8. +8's huge. Economic Seminar or a small non-weapon item. A small non-weapon item. I feel like the Economic Seminar has to go hard for us because it has the potential to give us an item that actually gives a shit about the gold that we've got. So I think we go Economic Seminar here. Briefcase is not great, but it at least fills out our board a little bit. So there's that. Alright, so sell out. That Silk Scarf's looking pretty spicy, I've got to admit. 1 second. Alrighty, we're back into it. Let's fight Ty Bones. TY Bones. Thank you for the bones. Thank you for the 80 odd shielding that we're now getting from our spider Silk Scarf. We might actually have a... Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I'll just... I mean, there is a chance that you don't crit. And if you don't crit... Okay. We may be okay. It's gonna be rough. Okay, we need to crit. And he needs to not crit. All right, let's get a crit. Oh wait, this is not critting anymore. Never mind, I think we lose. I mean, we're gonna survive again. Okay. Now we're gonna survive the sandstorm. Big shield. Oh, we're fine. We're good at. Somehow we lost to the. Somehow we lost the fight against the pet rock mono weapon build, but we won against the Vanessa sniper rifle mono build with Crow's Nest. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Yeah, this bandages is doing like the Lord's work, and oh my god, the silk scarf is doing so much more now after selling all of those everythings, which is great. If we can find something to get rid of our briefcase and replace that, then we can get a couple more spare change. Oh, 3 more spare change. Don't tempt me, Frodo. 24 extra shield on the silk scarf. I'm feeling like, I don't know if it's just bravado after that cataclysmic loss on their side, cataclysmic victory on our side because we weren't expecting it, but I feel like I can play risky here. Right? Oh, only does poison damage. Only cares about getting rid of small items. So if we do this, maybe there's a chance? Only does poison damage, right? Poison and burn, but this gets just blown up by one of these, right? Surely. Surely one of these kills this nitro. Don't kill 2 cryptos. Oh! Okay. We're in rough shape. Okay, one of these has to kill 1 virus and the other one kills the nitro. Okay. Now we should be okay. We need to 1-hit this guy. Oh, yeah, we're okay. We're perfect. We're fine. We get a big silk scarf off. And then this swings and 1 hits him. We live through the shield, through the sandstorm, and he dies. Perfect. Wonderful. And I will take a solar farm. Thank you very much. That is very nice. Haste your other items for 1 second. When you burn, charge this for 2 seconds. Okay. The Uwashi Wali bird now has multicast. The briefcase is doing 40 damage. Haste your other items and gain 6 regen for the fight. When you burn, charge this for 2 seconds. Is there any capacity for us to burn? I don't know. Finn's Big Bite has appeared for the 3rd time in 4 days. And I'm really considering going for it again, which is crazy. I would really appreciate it if instead of Finn's Big Bite, we got more of the chocolate bar levels. But Deadly Crooner, you have Ganjo, you have Crow's Nest, but you've also got the shielding potion, which might be okay. But the last time that we got the shielding potion, it didn't really do anything for us. I think we feel confident enough to fight you. I'm bringing up how Bazaar again. Pray that I do not bring up how Bazaar further. Your leftmost weapon gets plus 30 damage. So the Hality has multicast 2 and 38 damage and goes off in 6-second increments. And he's got textile. Oh, he's got textiles. Textiles might actually be a really good item for us. Is there any chance that I beat him? Oh, we've got to try. We've got to give it a go. I'm riding the high of the Technovirus kill. I'm riding the high. If we get the silver, we get the diamond scrap, I'm happy. Okay. Like anything, and I'm happy here, I think. And this getting to go off multiple times in a fight is just spectacular. I would really love. That's so huge. Amber hitting the Hality is massive. This item takes so long to get off the ground. Okay, that hurt a lot of our shield. But luckily, we have just like regen out the butt now. And we aren't losing all, well, I mean, we are basically losing all of our shield, but I don't think that there's any way that he kills us through here. Oh, never mind. There was definitely a way, and it happened immediately. He's got so much scaling, man. I was so greedy. I flew too close to the sun. The technovirus bloated my head beyond all proportions. Silver tier skill. Your shield items have plus shield equal to 2 times your level. Pretty bad. The leftmost heal item has plus 35 heal. That's okay. These are all shield items, and I'm level 5, so this would give 10. So this is 30 shield. This is 30 on my only weapon. But this is giving it 10 damage anyway, so technically this is like 40 points of value, right? I mean, yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm proud of you.
And this is just going to get better as it goes, which is the main thing to think about. Is there any world where we get, I think Matchbox is a toy, right? It's not a tool anymore. No, it's nothing. It's a small burn item. It's literally nothing. So we don't get anything off of this. I don't think. We could get something that replaces the amber, which might be play, because the amber's not really doing anything. I don't think either of these two are doing anything for us because we don't have any heal synergy. So we realistically speaking want something with burn or something to enable everything else that's going on. I probably should have sold this briefcase when we went to that, before we went to that fight, but it's all right. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Get a tool? Sure, let's get a tool. At the start of each day, permanently gain 100 max HP. I mean, it's not nothing. It's not nothing. We are getting a weapon here because we cannot do either of these other options. When you sell this, your weapons gain 2 damage. It's a weapon that swings every 7 seconds for 30 damage. Ooh-wee, Rick. So now my spiky shield will at the floor be doing 2 damage, which isn't awful. It is, but we can pretend. I think I sell briefcase here, right? I don't think briefcase is making it back out onto the squad, and I could really do with the extra 16 shielding. All right, monster. All right, monster, but German. Munster, the monster, but it mews at you aggressively. I don't know what we're talking about here, man. This sucks. Like, I think I've just lost. I think this is just bad. Your weapons gain, if you have another tool, weapon, or property, or apparel, this has +1 multicast for each. And so it's just giving all of his weapons. That's crazy. That's such a crazy build. That's so cool. Where do you get that from? It's a pig item, so I guess you just have to roll it, right? I'm not sad about that. That's a cool build. That's a cool little build. That's a cool little item that exists now. Hey, chocolate bars. I gained my 100 max HP. We get our chocolate bars. We go risky disky again. We get, I don't think we can get the flame dancer anymore, but the flame dancer would be pretty hype. Okay. I think we rinse you, if I'm like absolutely honest with ourselves. I don't think you've got any chance of beating us. You have Dragon Whelp. And Dragon Whelp is good because we add burn to you. So maybe Dragon Whelp is something. We could also get Crook and cut out these two. I think that's the best item, right? I think the best hit for us is to get Crook, and then we cut out these two, and then we get like extra damage on just the spiky shield, I guess. +8 damage. They killed it. They took my boy out the back and shot him in the head. That's awful. When you use a friend poison 1, that skill's also awful. What are you poison? This gains plus 10 damage for the fight. Leeches. It's a friend weapon. Sure. You can, like, sit in my backpack for a while, I guess. We take you for a bit of a walk around. Oh boy. I don't know. I think Preening Duelist unironically might kill us because they do a lot of damage very quickly. And Infernal Envoy has the Restorative Fire Claws, which are burn items. This man does give us burn. This man has a really high chance of giving us burn items, actually. And Mod Squad probably just rinses us. So let's try the Infernal Envoy. Infernal will not be denied, man. It's just that easy. All of his damage is exclusively burn. So realistically speaking, we shouldn't have any problem as long as he doesn't get to burn equal to the burn of your non-Fireclaw items, and then when you heal, this gains. This would be good. This Sunlight Spear might make it for us. Let's just make sure that we actually get there first before we start talking about what we're going to do with our winnings. It looks like we're not getting there. That was really sad. That was so... Where did you get all of this healing from? Wait, what? You healed so much. Why is this healing 450? Heal 90? What? It's got heal 90 just to start off with. I didn't even notice it. No. Man, all right, that's rough. I think we're kind of spiraling at this point, unfortunately. 4 income. Silver tier item. Hey, a 200 max health at the beginning of each day. You shouldn't have. You scoundrel. How did you know? I really need something to replace like half of my board. Like realistically speaking, like I should probably have you here for the crit chance right now because you can. There's a chance that you crit, you go absolutely off. So you can just sit there. Like realistically speaking, these 3 are staying. I don't even know if Solar Farm's that good. But I think it's better than like anything else that we have access to. Do we need a tool? We can get anything from here. So we should probably aim for another weapon. Or a shield item. Oh, why are you always in the docks? Chris, we've got to talk, man. You're literally here all the time. And I don't like it. Every time I go to the docks and get a shield item, it's always Chris Army Knife. And I could just do with anything else. That's pretty good. You buy, sell, or upgrade this, get 1 candy and 1 spare change. Is there any world in which I can get this to upgrade? I don't know. If nothing else, Swirl the Pig is going to probably destroy us 100%. Is this any good? Is it better to run leeches? No, because we don't have any form of poison. I think with what we've got, this is our best that we've got. I feel like you're doing nothing, so maybe you instead? Because you're healing 20 every 4 seconds. That's pretty awful. You're healing 10 every 4 seconds, but you're shielding 22. Oh no. I guess we give it a shot. We really need something to kind of give us burn, or not give us burn, but as a way to initiate. What's going on, man? Buddy, where's your board gone? You're still gonna beat us because your dog is insane. That's the sad part. He crit 22% from what? Holy moly! What the what? Man, this man's been eating gumballs like they're going out of fashion. That's crazy. 22%? All right, well, we're gaining 2 income. Running, weirdly enough, gumballs are like the worst thing for us to get in this run, because every time I see gumballs, it's like, man, that's just like, we just pick whatever else is here on the right. Whatever random item we get is what we get. When you use an adjacent friend, this gains plus 15 shield for the fight. Hear me out. Oh, I tried to sell you. You're a friend. You're a friend. Is there a... Do we take this out now? And do we run... No, because then you lose the multicast. Right? Shield 32. Shield 42. Ah. How many times do you need to get buffed to be equivalent to the silk scarf? A decent number of times. Like 10 times. Less. Or 9 times. You get used 9 times and you're equivalent to the silk scarf. So you would need to... if we have this in and you go off twice and you go off once, then this is getting 3 buffs, which means that in 5-ish seconds, so in 15-ish seconds, you're going to be equivalent to the silk scarf, and in that time the silk scarf would have gone off twice. So it's better value to just have the silk scarf out. So I guess this is what we run at the moment, and we just suck eggs from the solar farm. I got really hyped for the solar farm. I thought the solar farm would be an absolutely like crazy way of getting through. I guess we just fight the zookeeper again, because I don't really want... Oh wait, do you have Brick Buddy? What day are we on? 6? No, what am I clicking on you for? You. You have Chris Army Knife. You use a tool, items adjacent to it gain 6% credit. So there's... I did that on beat as well, by the way, just if you're wondering. There's a way... So we could use you to buff Spiky Shield's crit chance if we got the skill off of the Foreman, assuming that we beat the Foreman. I think we just fight the Zookeeper again, because we're kind of... I don't know. I'm going to go for the Zookeeper. When you use a friend, poison 1. Give me that skill, and then I'll put the leeches in, and we'll be laughing all the way to the bank at that point. Because then we'll have 3 friends that we could use, which isn't bad. I'm pretty happy with how we're at the moment. See, so the Brick Buddy's only just now. It's not even equivalent yet. So the Silk actually gets 3 uses off before the Brick Buddy is up to scrap. Alright, you're useless. You are a friend. When you sell this, your leftmost burn item gets +4. I have no space for you. Unfortunately, friend, you have to go so that I can grab you. And upgrade a silver tier or lower item. Do I upgrade the Brick Buddy now? What does Spiky Shield do? I assume that Spiky Shield is just going to increase its flat damage. Oh, it's flat shield, yeah. Flat shield. Oh boy. Silk Scarf. We don't really have an engine to buff Silk Scarf. Brick Buddy might be okay. Use an adjacent friend, it goes up to 20 per use, which means that we'd be able to get ahead of the Silk Scarf quicker. We could upgrade the cargo shorts as one of the only ways that we could upgrade the cargo shorts. I think it's upgrade. I don't think the skill's going to do anything for us. And I think, honestly think, it's got to be Brick Buddy, right? It's got to be. We got to get some better version of scaling. This is go up to 12. That's permanent. Let's go, Brick Buddy. I'm gonna trust my gut here. All right, we can get another shield item. I'm sorry, but you're off the field. You're off the team, unfortunately. Another shield item. We can't use you, so we've got to grow you. Wow. This would have been great like 3 days ago. Shield equal to 2 times this item's value. All right, well, I guess we're holding on to that and holding on to Deal Life. Surf and Safari sells monster skills. Well, unfortunately, buddy, we're not buying monster skills. So I think you've got to go now. It's really unfortunate. I don't think that there's any way that we're able to utilize you. And then we can get 3 spare change, which buff. Man, I'm kind of being punished for not buffing the scarf because the scarf would be popping off right now. Not to say that it's not. I'm going to get rid of these cargo shorts because I think that if we're going to be completely honest with ourselves, there's no chance in hell that we're ever going to be able to upgrade that. Faded colors, another pig. See what happens. We're so dead. I don't think we get through this. The Atlatl is going to just get buffed from the Shadow Cloak. It crit with 20% crit chance. We might be okay. Assuming this doesn't crit. It crit. We're struggling. We're dead. There's no way, man. There's just no way. We ain't getting through it. Brick Buddy did 282 shielding. Silk Scarf. I think I might be throwing. I'm gonna be honest. There's a very high chance that I'm just like throwing right now by trying to make Brick Buddy work. Something. My fixer-upper. I was like, something in my inventory just upgraded. It was this bad boy. 36 shield every 3 seconds. Oh. God, we might be able to make you work, maybe. Get 3 spare change. Get another shield item? Sure, let's go for another shield item. Oh, this is the thing. Hey, this is the boy. Wait. If you have another tool, weapon, property, or... Far out. I have to rejigger my whole board all over again. If you have another tool, so you're a tool and a weapon, and a property and apparel. This gives shield items increased shield, which means that you can go. Wait, do I need this property out? Okay, I do need the property out for it to function. But you're gone. How do I get the spiky shield in here? Is it even worth having this set up the way that this is? 5 times multicast. Heal items gain, shield items gain, weapons gain. I think I've got to try and find a way to get this in, but I feel like having the heal be able to get increased healing would be better as well, right? Maybe this is it? This is a weird build. This is also a really weird item. I don't think I've ever seen this item be used, but like, that's pretty cool. I'm for it. I'm here for it. That's what I am. I think this is okay. Now, the problem being is that we need... Well, I'm selling Amber because Amber's just never being used. I don't think you're being used ever again. I think you're being used actually in that case. Okay. Small shield item. I don't think we fit shield items on the board any further. I think we are silk maxing and a HP maxing. So let's do both at once. Seems good. Chili Charles. Gonna freeze us to death. Cosmic Rock would be good to get. I want you here. Because you have the capacity. I want you to have the capacity to crit. Cosmic Rock gives us cooldown reduction. Chili Charles. I am going back to the bazaar. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Chili Charles. When you freeze your items, gain 2% crit chance for the fight. 9-second, freeze 3 small items. Start of the fight, freeze 1 item. Freeze 1 item for 2 seconds. Use another non-weapon charge this. Freeze 1 medium or small item. And heal 100. And Igloo. Shield 100. First time you fall below half health. Use this. Freeze 1 item for 2 seconds. Pig! I'm trying to work it out. I don't know if there's a way that we kill... Oh, wait, no. We just stack up... Yeah. We just stack up shield, like... ad infinitum and then one-shot you. But I don't think any of your items care. I think we really want to get some CDR potentially on this funky looking hat. The apropos chapeau, also known by others in the business as a funky looking hat. That, like, I know we're versing the NPCs here and this is like a PvE situation, but come on, man. Like, that's so much better than it was before. Give this poison, but it would probably just increase our poison stuff, right? It wouldn't actually do. It's like apropos. Yeah. Shield. If you give it shielded, it shields 30. If you give it toxic, it gives your poison items gain +1, which is sad. I think teaching shield skills. I think it's got to be shield skills, right? Deadly gives 3% crit chance for the fight. It's pretty good. Oh, freeze would freeze 1 small item. Never mind. I think it's got to be shield skills. Your shield items have +15% critical chance. Your shield items have +1 shield for every 4 gold you have. Hello? This is enough. It's like 75. It's like 26 shield. But it's just going to go up, man. I'm not spending my gold. 37! I can't do maths. Trade health for power. What the hell does the cult do? Wait. Die in next fight with 100 shield. That's meaningless to me. I want to do this. It says trade health for power. Oh, this is the one where you can get the ritual dagger. But I can't remember what the other options are. Let's see.
Let us bathe you in the master's
Lose 10% max health and gain 25 regen. Lose 20% max health and enchant your leftmost weapon with deadly. Ooh, that's probably pretty good. This is our only way to kill people. That's probably pretty good. 500 less health. 20%. That's fine. Wait, we were saying that this hat with deadly would give us 15% crit chance each time it goes off, which is probably better than deadly on the spiky shield. It's 50% crit chance. So I would have to use this 3 times for it to equal out to spiky shield just having deadly. Is that worth it? It gives everything crit chance, man. It's gotta be worth it. It's gotta be worth it. Leftmost weapon, it's not worth it. Don't worry about it. I can't read. It's not worth it. Damn it. I think it's still this then, right? What does Ritual Dagger do? Lifesteal and deals 100 damage with a 4-sec. Oh, wait. Lifesteal 100. Deal damage. Okay, so it's just got lifesteal and it deals like 40 damage each hit on a 4-second cooldown. That's kind of a nothing burger. I mean, it would be getting 30 extra damage each. No. I'm just going to try and one-hit somebody with the spiky funny shield and call it a day. Hey, gold tier chocolate bars, don't mind if I do. That'll basically give me less than a third, like less than a fifth of the health back. Right? 90 health. I gave away 600. It's like there. It's kind of there. Alright, you are a 1-win pig at level 8 on day 8. You are my brother. Day 7. Don't kill me, please. He's a spike shield enjoyer. Why does all of his stuff have multicast, man? Wait, what? All item cooldowns are increased. Your items with cooldown at 8 seconds or higher have multicast. Well, it doesn't matter because you're just going to die by the looks of it, I guess. Sorry to say, but even with your multicast, it is meaningless to a fella like me because you're just going to get back. And I know that recently they did a change to the Bazaar and made it so that with these items that have 2 different things, like this has shielding and damage because it's a shieldy weapon, if one of them crits, both of them crit. So this is, if it crits on the shield, it's always going to crit on the damage, which is essentially, if you think about it, like double critting. Like it's like quadruple damage essentially, because it's going to crit, so it will double shield and then it deals double the double shielder's damage, which is crazy. All right, we might be back. We might have something going. I know that I say this literally every single time that I play this game, but we might have something here. Apparently my gold is giving 0.5 of a shield, which I didn't know was possible, but here we are. All right, don't buy chocolate bars. Just take the basic bitch ass chocolate bars for an extra 50 health. And like, yeah, 40 extra shield. Get an item, dig for a free item. So Pearl is always like a real roll in the dark, because even though we've got 158 gold, we would be loving Pearl at the moment if we were playing a normal run, but we just get to see what it is off the rip, and if it's good, we can take something from it. But if not, like, it's better seeing 3 items than 1 item, right? We have to take 1 item. This gives us the potential to... Oh, man. Is there any way for me to fit you in? I don't think you can fit, unfortunately. You are giving 2 times multicast to the Apropos Chapeau, my guy. I don't think I can take you out. And I don't think you... I think we're kind of... I think we're kind of here, right? I can take 1 of these just to sell, which is probably going to be the textiles.
That looks like
Free. And that kind of improves my entire standing. Bouncertron. I feel... Oh, no. Here we go. I'm feeling confident enough to think about taking the 3rd guy. You know what that means. We're about to get incredibly humbled very quickly. He's got Sundera, man. Oh, 4-second cooldown. Your enemy's shield items lose 15 shield. When you use a weapon, adjacent items gain 8% crit chance. He's just not that worthwhile. I'm going to be completely honest with you, actually. I think it might just be Joyful Jack here. Just for the easy winning in. Infernal Frigate. I mean, we can beat Frigate. And we could get the Fire Starter, which is like 17 burn, which is like, I don't know, 150 damage. Not bad. Incendiary rounds, when you use an adjacent item, burn 2. If we could somehow slip this in next to Apropos Chapeau, but then we would just lose so much other stuff. I don't know. I think I'm going to fight you just for the extra gold. I don't, you know what? Let's just live a little. Let's see what happens. I'm fairly certain Bouncertron rinses us, but Let's see. No point not trying. Crit, crit. Oh, we might be good, actually. Yeah, you're a very scary pulse rifle, that's for sure, but boom! Get out of here, don't worry about it. That's what we like to see. Hey, friend weapon. Steals 3 times damage if it is your only friend. Deal 30 damage for each weapon or tech item that you have. That's cool and all, but you're just kind of getting sold, unfortunately. Get 2 gold for each weapon that you have, including stash. Ooh, that was... For some reason, that flip really ate into the everything. Do we... Silver tier loot item. What loot item do we care about here? I don't know if we care about any silver tier loot items. There's a chance that getting a silver item, like, lets us upgrade one of our 3 items, so I think we just kind of go for that and hope for the best. Like, it's a real shot in the dark, but... Hey, they brought Beehive back. When your enemy uses a weapon, charge your busy bees 2 seconds. When you buy a property, get a busy bee and your busy bees... Oh, they kept that relatively the same. Which is interesting. You are a small weapon friend. You are a property. So there is an argument that we could put you in and then do nothing. So, you know what? I might hold on to him for now. The busy bee doesn't actually give us any money, so it was kind of pointless selling it. 3 gold tier chocolate bars, thank you. Gumballs be damned. 44.5 shield is pretty good. Do we want a small weapon or do we just want to like roll the dice? Well, this can give us a merchant and that's basically a dead thing, but I don't feel like a small weapon does anything for us. Yeah, it was a merchant, so we just leave, unfortunately. But there was a chance that we got something off of that. All right, 2 wins. You're on 4 wins and you're level 10, which is really scary. But we've still got the enchantment left. So maybe Koturn sends us into the old Fate's Crossroads and we get a cool enchantment for one of our items. Getting deadly on Approprius would be good. We might be okay. You've got 50% crit chance. But then, like... Yeah, cool, so you crit me, so, like, what do you do now? I guess you crit me again, right? Yeah, but now what do you do? Okay, he crits me a 3rd time. I was like, you know what? If we just didn't... If we hit one of the 50-50s... Like, if one of the coin flips landed in our favor just then, we were fine. We were golden. But nothing. No. Alright, Fate's Crossroads. Give me a random enchantment. Deadly? Oh, lifesteal. You son of a gun. Does it enchant a weapon with lifesteal? You foul beast. Ah. This pork roast is almost done. And by that, he means chat, let him cook. He's cooking. There is no chat. I don't know why I said chat. I'm gonna sell this. You know what? I'm just gonna sell out of all this shit. We're not using any of it anytime soon. I want the extra like 3 shield that it gave me. We can take some chocolate bars. The obsidian Chris Army knife looks like crazy. Like, can we just like take a second and appreciate how Chris just looks like he's in his emo phase? Like, look at that. It's so silly. Get a scrap for plus shield. Yeah, sure, whatever. Ooh, wow, silver scrap. Gee willikers, Bazaar, you shouldn't have. I don't think, well, it doesn't really matter what we fight here because I think we beat all of them. You're scary. I don't even know what you could give us. Giving us the cloak probably wouldn't do anything, so I don't know why I'm thinking about it. What is a fucking weapons platform? We're on day 9. Excellent streamer. When you use a large item, haste 2 small items for 2 seconds. I only have 1 small item, so that's actually not crazy. You only have 1 weapon, it deals triple damage and has its cooldown increased by 50%. Okay. Oh, and he's got barrel. I mean, I've got 2 weapons. Never mind. I've got 2 weapons. I guess I'm just fighting a Wasteless Guardian so that I can get plus 10 regeneration for each non-weapon item that you have, which is 3, so it's plus 30. Fingers crossed. Now, hope for the best. Double crit. Bam, bam. Nice. See, why can't everybody just be a massive poison build that we don't have to worry about, where we just like one-shot them? No, no skill. You know what? Enchant an item with haste, or enchant an item. Okay. Haste effects. Turbo on Fixer Upper hastes 3 items for 1 second. What was it, the Chapeau? Turbo on that hastes 1 item for 1 second. So it's technically better to go on the Fixer Upper because it goes off every 3 seconds and then it will haste 6 things over 6 seconds, with it hastes 5 things every 6 seconds.
It's 5 o'clock nowhere.
And I assume that the silk is just like nothing. Haste 2 items for 3 seconds. Oh, for 3 seconds. So upper is 1, right? Ooh. I think it's gotta be you. You also... Oh, because you gained value, so you also gained shield because you got double value because now you're enchanted. Yes! Alright, well, we're getting a small weapon because we got 2 merchants. Yo-yo, it's going in the bin. Get out of here. Give me a little bit more money for my makeshift plate. Dare to risk some coin? No, can do, friendo. Give me 1 additional experience, please. And then we've got to play... Excuse me, Bazaar. Tempo. I'm a humble pig person, spending no money. I'm on day 9 with 1 prestige and 2 victories. Why am I fighting somebody who hasn't lost yet? He's lost once and then he gained the prestige back. I didn't even think that was possible anymore. Can you still get Genie Lamp? I'm not mad. I'm only a little bit mad. I'm a tiny bit mad. Oh, fiery flagship with obsidian. I don't feel too good, Mr. Stark. Oh, I mean, come on, Chris. You've got this, I believe. No. Did this even shield anything again? I didn't see it shield once afterwards. It did. I didn't see it shield, like, I did not see it go off. Alright, well. Look, 2 wins kind of seems to be around about what we're expecting at the moment. Like, we haven't really broken through even to bronze victory yet. Makeshift plate. Keep that in your brain, because makeshift plate is definitely one of the items that benefits from this run style. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, thank you so much. Hope to see you around for future episodes. Have a good whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye.